Ready to go. Tristan Kalkreuth, the 19-year-old, weighed 197. His opponent, Demetrius Banks, 196. Banks 10-10-1 with 5 KOs. Kalkreuth 8-0, 6 KOs. And you see how tall this young man is. He's still a gross area. Tristan Kalkreuth, Sweet Tea, they call him. Got the high guard up. He's got the blue gloves.
Yesterday at the weigh-ins, I liked how Banks tried to get in Tristan's head, shoving him and pushing him a little bit. But, you know, the young man didn't allow that to happen, and he looks composed going in there that first round.
And he gets hit with the left hook from Banks. Banks jumping in, and Banks looks like he's just going to try to go for that big haymaker, trying to land one big shot. Overhand right, that misses. Kalkreuth continues to slowly evolve. Roberto Diaz did a good job at the matchmaking for this young man. It was talks that maybe, you know, one day Olympics or anything like that. Like, no, let's just turn pro. He turned pro a year ago, gets hit with the overhand right. Kalkreuth turned pro in 2019 in Grand Prairie, Texas. He's fought in Vegas, fought the Alamo Bowl. He's fought Toyota Center, Fantasy Springs, American Airlines Arena, and his last fight at Fort Worth. A lot of Virgil Ortiz shows. They know each other really well. George Rincon, the Rincon brothers from that Dallas Metroplex area. Brings a crowd. He's also a young man you got to bring up slowly to get the experience. And
This
they
is
say
his
it's very
third
hard for
fight
him to
this
find
year.
sparring. Yeah.
Third fight this year, so Golden Boy's keeping him pretty busy, and I'm excited to see what he does tonight.
Yeah, stays ready, gets done, he goes right back into the gym. If you're thinking like, oh man, that's just, is he like a football player, basketball player, was a boxer? No. He was always a boxer, didn't even play any other sports. Likes them, because it was all about boxing for him and his family. Real respectful, humble young man.
I was there in Texas. He brings a crowd. His fans are always there supporting him.
Feeling out round between the two. Doubling up with the jab, Kalkreuth. With the blue trunks. Overhand right, left hook from Kalkreuth. Forget the feeling out. Let me start loading up. Uppercut left, right from Kalkreuth. Body work from Kalkreuth. Banks into the corner. Loading up is now Kalkreuth. Old man Banks though can take a shot. Oh, Kalkreuth said, hey, I went a little low. Let me short some sportsmanship. Banks said, nah, forget that. I'm going to take my shot. Hey, why not, right? Keep yourself protected at all times, Salim.
Keep yourself protected at all times, but you know what? Tristan, he got a little smile on his face, so the next round, he's going to come out, and I think he's going to put him away.
Why do you see that? What makes you think that?
Because he hurt him in this past round. He hurt him, and you know, he's getting more confidence. He's looking at more combinations, and he knows that he's landing the right shots. So that little smile at the end of the round as he shuffled back to his corner, it just told me that Tristan feels comfortable. He feels excited in there, and you know, he's gonna take him out.
Yeah, Kalkreuth, young man, mentioned he had been working with Ronnie Shields down in Houston, and he's got some quality work with Efe Tobar Apochia, big-time cruiserweight. So he's been doing some quality work, getting it out there, and that's the thing with Kalkreuth. Some of the time, the sparring is going to be better than some of his actual fights as he moves up and progresses on the ladder. But this is what you want to have, as Steve Kim would say, the professional resistance. See if Banks can offer that, see if Kalkreuth can get some rounds.
Yeah, definitely. If Tristan was sparring with Efe Ajagba, you know, that's huge because Ajagba has a lot of experience under his belt. He was on the WSB Super Series and the amateurs. He fought international for so many years. For him to be sparring with him, it's only going to make him better for his fights.
Kalkreuth in the blue. Banks from Detroit, Michigan in the red. Banks, that veteran fighter, just comes in with his trainer and that's it. He fought in April. It was a no contest. Before that, he was stopped in Delray Beach by undefeated Robin Safar. So he's fought around the world. He knows what's going on. He's fought a lot in the Eastern European countries. And the cruiserweight's an interesting division. One to get opponents to get fights. But the Eastern European countries really love this division. So if you're a fighter like Banks, they're going to call you, and he's been going. So he's seen some experience. Kalkreuth look at the referee like, hey, that headbutt, what's he doing? Hitting me behind the head? That's the thing with Kalkreuth. Got to make sure you stay protected at all times. A veteran like Banks at the age of 40 is not going to really care about your sportsmanship.
Veterans have a lot of tricks in their pocket, and he's going to use every single one of them to win tonight. He caught Kalkreuth with some really good punches right there, and Kalkreuth is, making him pay for it now.
Yeah, you see Banks keeping his hands really low. He's just going to try to load up on one shot. That's his strategy, isn't it, Salem?
Yeah, I saw him fight. It's his style. He likes to pick his punches, but right there he got caught with a little overhand right, and that's why you can't keep your hands down like that.
I think Kalkreuth's going to also learn that as you move up and you start fighting more veteran fighters, that they have that chin. They could take that aguantan.
Yep, definitely. I mean, this is round 2. I wasn't expecting him to get to round 2 because of how, I wasn't expecting him to get through round 2, but yeah. He's live, he's in there, and he's catching Kalkreuth actually with that left hook.
Third round between Tristan Kalkreuth and Demetrius Banks. Kalkreuth's power at all?
I don't think he does, but more than anything, I think that's just his style. That's how he fights. Okay.
Yeah, he'll keep him up and keep him down. He's lands one shot. That's low. That's what Kalkreuth's been complaining about. Yeah. He says, my bad. Okay, that time it was so low that they do shake hands. They do touch gloves.
He should have just returned the last one like he did last time in the first round.
What sports? So let beat us and forget the sportsmanship. Let's just go.
When it's a fight and somebody does you dirty like that, hey, I'm not saying be dirty, but you gotta get yours back.
Like that. Overhand right from Kalkreuth, rolling with it is Banks in the red. Golden Boy Fight Night exclusively on Facebook. Thanks for joining us right now. Beto Duran, Salem Urbina. Golden Boy on the campus of UTEP, home of the Miners. You hear that?
Tristan is loading. Tristan's loading up on that right hand, setting up with the jab. I'd like to see him throw a little more combinations. I think that would open up Demetrius and, get him out of there.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough test. Oh, gets hit with a good left hook. But answer with a wild uppercut that misses his Banks. Kalkreuth is starting to chop away at the veteran Demetrius Banks. He takes a deep breath as he goes back to his corner. Kalkreuth pumping himself up, getting the crowd going. That's your jam right there, huh, Salem?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Banda, corridos, I like all that good stuff.
And you can watch Salem Urbina July 9th, LAFC Stadium. Golden Boy might be having up to 14 fights that day. starting in the morning. Brunch with Golden Boy. Working their way towards Zurdo Ramirez and Sullivan Barrera with the main event. Jojo Diaz, Javier Fortuna will be a good one. And Salem Urbina fighting for a world title.
Also, we have Sinisa Estrada challenging for another world title. So it's a stacked card. I'm very excited. And you're going to be hearing "And the New."
Oh. What weight are you fighting at, Salem?
I'm fighting in the flyweight division, 112.
So 112 belt on the line against the Japanese fighter Salem Urbina. That's July 9th. But right now in El Paso, it's Tristan Kalkreuth, 4th round against Demetrius Banks, who's 10-10. The veteran making it ugly for Kalkreuth. Lands a quick left hook. Maybe some body work from Kalkreuth.
Definitely some body work. I think he's using that jab so often, and setting up the right hand, focusing a little too much on the head. If he goes a little lower to the body, I think it would be a little more effective. And like I said, he really needs to start working throw combinations.
And that's something as you progress, you got to learn that, hey, everybody can take a shot.
I think he's been getting guys out of there so soon. He's expecting to do that the same, and you learn little by little that you have to mix it up and throw more combinations to get the job done sometimes.
Yeah, it's impressive when you get that huge knockout that you could put on Instagram, but you learn more in fights like this, right?
Definitely, it opens up your eyes, and the next time you return to the ring, you see things differently. You learn to slow down time, and you come back a different fighter. So this is definitely a great learning experience for Tristan.
Yeah, it's 4th round, scheduled for 6. Veteran Salem Urbina from Sonora, Phoenix. Jesus Sepulveda watching us in Tucson, Arizona. And Tristan's shoulder is hurt. He took a big swing, and that right shoulder is hanging. Oh, it is dangling down. Uh-oh. Tristan Kalkreuth, that shoulder, did it pop out?
It looks like it. He took a big swing and he hit the rope.
Overhand right.
And now he
sees that, now he's jumping on it. Kalkreuth is trying to protect himself. He can't put the right arm up. Oh my goodness, a change of plans and a change of direction for Tristan Kalkreuth. Oh, he is grimacing, just getting that right hand up as Banks is jumping on the opportunity. It's scheduled for 6 rounds. 30 seconds to go in. It wasn't from a shot landed. And there's Kalkreuth trying to get that arm.
Tristan's in pain. You can see it. He's getting caught. He's getting caught focusing a little too much on the pain, I don't know what he's feeling, but it's definitely not good.
And Tristan dancing around, trying to show something to Banks. Banks like, whatever, guy, whatever, kid. And Tristan immediately looks at his right arm. Referee is there. Doctor immediately jumps on the apron, and they're going to call time. The referee in the corner, Kalkreuth. That's Banks, the veteran. They're trying to extend it. The shoulder. They're saying he's good to go. Maybe a hyperextend. I mean, we're not doctors. We're not trying to speculate, but something really bothered Tristan Kalkreuth in that round as he's looking at the screen at the Haskins Center at UTEP. He says, I'm fine, I'm fine. You can read his lips. I'm okay. It's a doctor. Look, look, he can put it up. He's fine, they're saying in his corner. We head to the 5th round. The doctor is going to let it go. And the doctor's telling the corner there's something wrong here. You see him touching the right shoulder. But regardless, we're in the 5th round. Tristan Kalkreuth, the 19-year-old, fighting with one arm. I think he's done enough to bank rounds. Can he get through the 6th? We're here in the 5th. That ever happened to you, Salem?
No, fortunately it hasn't. I'm not sure exactly if it's popped out or dislocated or what it is, but he's really gonna have to, pop his jab and move and just be really, really smart in there to not get injured any worse.
And you saw the doctor touching the right shoulder, right on the bone, and Kalkreuth is having trouble lifting that right fist up, and he's just moving around here in the 5th round. If Banks can jump on it and cut off the ring, he could be having something on his side.
Tristan really has to stay on that jab, stay moving, and more than anything, be really smart and not let Banks catch him with those wild punches.
Well, we said it was going to learn an experience for Tristan Kalkreuth, and now he's learning how to survive, learning how to fight with injury, learning how to fight with pain, learning how to fight with one arm. One thing for fighters, you see them with one eye, Salem, or both eyes closed. But this is all instinct right now for Kalkreuth. He can't throw a punch with that right hand.
Yeah, I think, you got to protect your fighter. If he really doesn't do much in there, I'd say, maybe just pull him out. Right now he's doing well, moving and jabbing, but I hope he's able to keep boxing. At the end of the day, health matters.
And we were talking about Jose Gonzalez, who opened up the night with the 3rd round KO, and how a year and a half ago that happened to him where he dislocated his shoulder. Finished the fight, but that happened to him in the last round.
Yeah, we still have another round to go, so hopefully, Kalkreuth can, keep boxing and move his head, have really good head movement this last round, because he's really going to need it to, outbox Banks.
Just throwing a jab, that's all Kalkreuth can do right now.
He has to really stay on his footwork.
Kalkreuth from Ohio, Banks from Michigan, Nico checking in from Ohio. So we got it going on. The Midwest is representing Kalkreuth in Texas. We're in El Paso. Everywhere. And that'll do it for 5. Kalkreuth last that one. And the doctor's going to get on the apron again as we head to the 6th and final round. Extend it all the way up. You see him take that grimace.
Kalkreuth's a warrior.
Kalkreuth is begging the doctor to let him keep going.
I'll tell you, Demetrius Banks really, he's surprised me a bit. He's in there still, and he made it a long night for Kalkreuth, and this last round he really has to box well. He has to move, can't get touched like he's been getting touched, and go on.
Because if they stop this fight, Banks gets the win, right?
Exactly, because there would be that Kalkreuth cannot continue.
Exactly.
So it would be
I'm
a
being
TKO.
told. So I just got a text from ringside. Kalkreuth, the shoulder popped out. That's what I'm being told ringside in Texas, that the right shoulder of Tristan Kalkreuth popped out in the 4th. That's a lot of pain.
A lot of pain, and he's still in there. He really doesn't want to lose.
Well, this is a young man that they're building up with a nice record. Keep going, only 19. A lot of pain, but at the same time, he's doing survival mode.
And his will
6th
to
and
win,
final round.
he's in there. He's in
Love
there.
that.
He's trying his very best.
It's real easy for fans at home to say, oh, I would have done this, I would have done that, and you don't know the amount of pain as a slip there. You don't ever know the amount of pain a fighter is going through. Like whether it's a cut, whether it's a broken arm or the broken socket, whatever it is. So it's respect to any fighter who gets into the ring, let alone one that goes through the pains of what you're going through in a ring.
Exactly. I mean, I'm a boxer, and to tell you the truth, it's so much easier watching than actually doing it.
Well, didn't you know, Salem, that boxing is really easy from the couch?
I think any sport is very easy from the couch, you know?
No, but boxing's even easier on Twitter. You knew that, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I learned that this year in boxing Twitter.
Yeah, your fight against Marlene, you learned it quickly, right?
Very quickly. I mean, there's so many coaches, so many, fighters, Twitter fighters. You learn.
Yeah, you learned. Salem Arena, watching Tristan Kalkreuth, and Kalkreuth still in there battling against Demetrius Banks. Banks still looking for that one big shot. Are they talking to each other? They are talking.
Yeah. I'd like to see Tristan double up on that jab a little more,
That's all he can do. See, now that you should not do. Now I'm going to sound like that old man. You're hurt. Why open yourself up to something like that?
It's the entertainment business, man.
Yeah, but you're just trying to survive as he gets hit with the left hook. Sixth and final round. Not the night that Tristan Kalkreuth wanted to have, but it looks like he's going to survive after his shoulder popped out in the fourth round. Had to fight the last 2.5 rounds with just his left. Big left landed by Banks. And that'll do it. They go 6 rounds. Tristan Kalkreuth, you see that right shoulder dangling. I think he banked enough early rounds to get the decision. So they get in the middle of the ring, and Banks is talking to Kalkreuth, the veteran Banks, professional. And now the doctor is like, see, you can see the right shoulder just drooping, Salem.
Yeah, man. I hope he recovers well, and hopefully it's not something too serious. Definitely a great learning experience for Tristan Kalkreuth tonight.
Let's go to the ring. Jeremiah Gallegos with that beautiful blue tuxedo.
Ladies and gentlemen, here for the Don Haskins Center, we go to the judges' scorecards. Here are the totals. Judge Lucy Rogers has the bout 60-54. Judge Daniel Sandoval has the bout 59-55. And Judge Raul Valencia has the bout 58-56. To the winner by unanimous decision, from the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan, Demetrius Banks.
Demetrius Banks with the upset, Salem Urbina.